Test. Test. Be good to go. So I changed them this way if you ever put one back.
Yeah.
And then forget which one that you put in there.
Okay.
Which one you charge.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you for doing that. You got the fuzz and the magnet helps.
Yes. I lost one.
That's all right. Are we live right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I'm using a different phone this year. I'm using a different phone this year. So I did pick these up. And I noticed, I don't know if that button has a mute.
Yeah.
If that's what that is. I think we can try them out one time.
Did you already press out the link for everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Also, I never realized it, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to say maybe that does the mute, but I don't know.
M for mute, probably.
Could be. I don't know if that's...
Is that for this, though?
Yeah, it's part of this.
All right, let's check it out. Oh, is that it playing?
Yeah, it's playing.
Okay, so let's check the delay.
Okay.
Alright, so it's like a 10-second delay. I just pressed mute. Let's see if it unmutes. Let's see if it goes quiet right here. No. Maybe hold it down. That's the static coming out. Okay, we'll just leave it as is. Do you get the little keychain?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yep. I'm kind of surprised there's not an easier way to mute that. If there is, I haven't figured it out. But again, if you ever want to just mute it, this right here mutes it. So just mute that. And then Joe can also cases deck and mute it from sideline thing itself.
Okay.
So. Right?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen out there watching on YouTube, my name is Ryan. I'll be helping to announce game 2 of 2 on this brisk Saturday afternoon. A little late to start. Scheduled start time was at 2:30 Central Time. Previous game ran a little long, so we're just on a slight delay. Mud Dogs have completed warm-ups. Today's game, the Mud Dogs 11U will be facing the Bluesox. Mud Dogs lost the previous game this morning. That game began at 10 o'clock local time. Mud Dogs jumped off to an early successful start. Things began to unravel just a little bit in the 5th inning. A couple calls that didn't go our way, a couple inopportune errors, and the Crushers, the sorry for the delay. The Bayshore hit squad defeated the Mud Dogs by just a handful of runs with some late game success with the bats coupled with some errors.
So they tried calling me. Nobody answered the radio. They don't have breaks on site. They feel like we can have site somewhere. They have like break folks out here. But we just gotta ask the players and got there to figure out whether or not. Or just find like a daily expense around your process. Can we go for
We've got dirt infields here this afternoon. This will be the 4th game played on this field, and well, we don't have a way to rehab the dirt, so we got some thick piles of dust that's collected around the bases and created some unfavorable conditions for the infield, trying to read the hops on ground balls. The best is interviewing the kids. Is she? That's super funny. Send you to the places around. It's gonna be a fun game. When you take the mound, do you want the Edwin Diaz song? Do you want the Edwin Diaz take the mound song on? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin here shortly. Looks like we got a new games. All right, the coaches are going to shake hands. We got the Bluesox out here on the right side of the field, Mud Dogs on the left, on the third base side. We do have 2 guest players today, making up for a shortage on the team on the account of illness and injury. So we'd like to welcome Theron to the team, as well as Rowdy. Both put up a great showing in game 1 this morning. Looking forward to them continuing it. We forecast that Jack will be starting pitcher for the Mud Dogs, as the coaches look to wrap up the in-brief with the home plate umpire. Don't see an infield umpire yet. I'm sure he's on his way. Mud Dogs showed up this morning. It was about 37 degrees with a consistent 12-knot wind coming out of the east. Made gripping the baseball pretty challenging. The cold temperatures looking to thaw out the boys now, as we're looking at about 55 degrees. Mostly sunny, still with that wind out of the east. What that means from the field is the wind is originating from the third base side. And the coaches conclude the meeting, and the Mud Dogs get set to take the field. All right, so as the Mud Dogs take the field, we'll go ahead and give a quick shout out to which players are in which position. Again, Jack out on the bump receives the ball from the umpire. Behind the plate is guest player Theron. Third base, Braxton. Shortstop, John. Second base, Rowdy. First base, Bennett. In right is Tommy. In center field is Brody. And in left is Case. Running the skeleton crew today. Again, with no Mud Dogs on the bench. Cannot afford any injuries or issues here. After a 2-hour break between games, the Mud Dogs just spent the last 30 minutes or so warming up. Now getting to explore the studio space, taking some infield and outfield practice. The game should begin here in just a moment. right, Mud Dogs. All right, Jack from the windup delivers his first pitch. Got a left-handed batter up for the Bluesox. Takes a crack at the first hit. And on the first pitch, the Bluesox get a hit into shallow left. And Case scoops it up and puts back in the infield. And Jack delivers a low one. It's a ground ball to third base. Braxton stays low on it, fires it over to first, and gets the out. Runner advances to second. So on 2 pitches, the Mud Dogs have a runner on second base to deal with. Number 3 batter for the Bluesox steps in, a right-handed hitter. Jack from the stretch takes a look at the runner at second. Check throw. Now, Rowdy at second base is a fantastic ball player. Low pitch. Catcher fires it down to third, but the base runner is safe, stealing third base. Expect to say for looking to see how Rowdy and John work together here on the middle infield is what I was going to say before that runner stole third. Jack from the stretch. Easy ground ball to John. Looks like he should scoop it up. They're going to let the run score. John fires it over to first to get the second out. So the Bluesox put a run on the board. Score is 1-0. Mud Dogs have 2 outs on some good defensive work from the infield. Jack from the stretch. Nobody on. Misses low and away. Gets the sign from the catcher, Theron. And from the stretch, Jack takes a breath and fires in a high pitch. Number 13 for the Bluesox takes a heavy cut at it. Swings just in front of it. Jack gets his sign from the stretch. Hits the same spot in the strike zone. And that ball is fouled up and away. Count goes to 1-2. And the pitch misses low and away again. Count increases to 2-2. And the pitch. And a punch out with a backwards K. Strikes him out looking to get the third out of the inning. So minus a pop fly to left field, it turned into a single. The Mud Dogs found 3 quick outs there to end the inning, limiting the damage to 1 run for the Bluesox. The Mud Dogs are the home team today, so they will be batting second. And today's playlist, if you can hear in the background, is a combination of classic rock, 90s hip hop, and a little bit of punk. We have Tom Sawyer by Rush on the audio right now. First batter for the Mud Dogs is going to be Rowdy, wearing the number 7 guest jersey. All right, next up to bat, Rowdy leading things off for the Mud Dogs. The left-handed hitter takes one low in the dirt for ball one.
Big target.
And it's a left-handed pitcher out on the mound today for the Bluesox. Fires in a strike on the inside there, just off the plate. But the umpire goes ahead and calls it a strike, and without any sort of ABS challenge, we are out of Schlitz for the ability to overturn calls. The next pitch misses low and away in the dirt for ball two. And here's the 2-1 to Rowdy. Misses the low corner away. Great pitch, just outside the zone. Count increases to 3-1. And Rowdy will take ball four. And just like that, Mud Dogs get a base runner.
Come on, Jay. You know what to do. Come on.
All right, Rowdy leading off at first base. Pitcher checks Rowdy in there safely. John checks his swing, stays safe. Takes the next pitch. On deck is Braxton. And runner goes. Rowdy looking to get in safely at second. The throw is a bit off. Finds its way into shallow center field. And Rowdy takes second base. Rowdy takes his lead from second. And from the stretch, John connects on a foul ball. Just behind the first base dugout.
Go, John. You got this. Trout step. Let's go. Trout step. Come on. Put your head on it.
Next pitch is high. John again fouls one behind home plate. John lays off a high one. Takes the ball there. Runner holds at second. Score is 1-0 Bluesox as the Mud Dogs look to get something going here with nobody out. John with a handful of foul balls here at this at-bat.
Hey, attack that ball, dude. Drive it right back.
John looks to choke up on the bat here. Swinging the 2025 Easton Hype Fire. And John looks at strike three on the outside corner there.
Keep that frame, buddy.
So with one out, Braxton's up to bat. Braxton looks at a very similar pitch, high and away, this time called a ball.
Don't come up too soon. Hold it.
Count is 1-0 to Braxton. The wind's starting to pick up here from left field. That ball jams Braxton on the inside. He fouls it away. Way to stay aggressive there in the box. Count is 0-1 to Braxton. Pitcher for the Bluesox nearly catches Rowdy sleeping out there at second. Makes it back safely. Rowdy was not sleeping. Just in the middle of getting his lead.
Good.
Rowdy does go. Looking to take third. Catcher delivers the throw down to third. Misses the throw. Rowdy pops to his feet. Does not try to take home.
Out the way. Now you
So
got
with
it.
a runner on third and one out, Braxton looking to put a bat on a ball here, hopefully keeping it on the ground to get the guaranteed run here at home plate. And he launches a high line drive over the right fielder's head, looking for extra bases. Rowdy will score. Mud Dogs increase their run to 1. And Braxton, with his speed, is going to turn that line drive into a clean triple. Fantastic hit there by Braxton to drive in the first run for the Mud Dogs. Next up to bat is Bennett. Bennett takes a good swing there. Front foot went just a little bit outside there, taking away some real estate from home plate. Next pitch jams Bennett, looks at ball 1. Count increases to 1-1. And Bennett connects on a dribbler to shortstop. That's going to score 1 run, resulting in the second out of the inning. But the RBI does go to Bennett, with Braxton crossing home plate.
Go Theron.
And next up to bat is Theron. He's a guest player for the Mud Dogs. In the first offering, he fouls away. Current score is 2-1 Mud Dogs over the Bluesox here. Current time is 3:06 in the afternoon. The next pitch is going to miss high. Got opening weekend for the Royals just down the street here, about 20 minutes off to the east from our current location, just outside of Overland Park. The next pitch is fouled away behind the third baseline. And the next pitch is going to be a high strike. It's an aggressive swing by Theron. Unfortunately, does go down on strikes. But the Mud Dogs do put 2 up on the board before the end of the inning. And there should be no real position changes, given again the Mud Dogs brought 9 to the fight this afternoon. But if you're just now tuning in, I'll go ahead and go through the positions again. You got Case out there in left field. Brody joining the Mud Dogs for his first full season wearing the uniform out there in center field. In right is Tommy. Breaking it down now counterclockwise. At first base is Bennett. At second is Rowdy. At shortstop is John. At third base is Braxton. And Jack will move into his second inning of pitching here. Number 9, the righty, looking to continue the momentum off of his previous inning there, ending with a backwards K. The outs are coming quick for the Mud Dogs. Jack, not necessarily known for his velocity, but known for consistency and getting it over the plate. So I suspect here the Mud Dogs are going to have to put in some defensive work to get the outs here from the aggressive Bluesox offense. But what the heck, we're going to root for strikeouts either way. Let's see if Jack can continue. And the defense has his back. We should be in a good position to take this game. Jack from the windup. First pitch is low and in. Number 9 for the Bluesox misses. Just barely with a foul ball. Count goes to 0-1. Jack never afraid to be shy, requesting that the umpire brushes off home plate. And Jack from the windup delivers the second pitch. Misses low and away. He's had a handful of pitches now, kind of missed low and away. Makes me think whether he's trying a new cutter variant that he was working with a pitching coach this past week on. All right, the next pitch from the stretch is going to miss high. So yeah, count's going to increase here. Looking to not walk this first batter of the second. And the batter connects with a clean base hit between second and short. The ball is fielded by Case in left field, who gets it into second base. And so with nobody out, the Bluesox do have a runner at first. First pitch is right down the middle. The throw is in time, just a little bit off. And so the Bluesox do steal second base on the first pitch by Jack there. Nobody out. The count increases to 0-1 to a left-handed batter. Jack from the stretch fires the second pitch. Just misses the outside corner for the first ball. The Mud Dogs head coach, Tommy, having a quick huddle with the infield. Looks like he's trying to provide some guidance to the middle infield here and working the runner. Now, Rowdy is a seasoned second baseman and all-around baseball player, but looking to bring the team together there to communicate who's going to own the runner and who's going to remain at their position given a left-handed batter who's likely to pull the ball over to Rowdy. And so that is what's happening here. John is going to hold the runner while Rowdy holds the second base position. Next pitch misses outside. Count increases to 2-1. Nobody out here in the top of the second. Rowdy scoops up a missed ground ball.
Watch the runner, watch home.
Aggressively stays with it. However, the throw is just a bit off. So a hard ground ball there. Looks to get past the mound. Jack throws his body in front of it, but the ball does ricochet off of him towards Rowdy at second base, who also stops the ball with his body. And unfortunately couldn't pick it up in time to make an accurate throw over to first, so the runner does get the credit there. Runner does steal second base. So they got runners on second and third with nobody out here. Jack does throw the first pitch here for a strike. From the stretch, Jack pitches an off-speed pitch there on the outside corner. The count does increase to 0-2. See if Jack can get a strikeout here to get some momentum back for the Dogs. And he does. He punches him out with a backwards K, getting the first out of the inning.
There you go, 9.
A low and away pitch. Not the pitch a batter is looking for on an 0-2 count, but definitely one that should be fouling away. So with one out here, runners on second and third. Mud Dogs looking to slow down damage here from the Blue Sox. First pitch there is fouled away behind home plate. Jack here has thrown 20 pitches in the game so far, 14 of which have been over the plate for strikes. Knuckleball misses just outside the zone high for ball one. Here's the 1-1 offering. That's his second foul ball there behind home plate. Count increases to 1-2. Next pitch is on the inside, and Jack does strike out his second batter of the inning.
Go, Jack. Stay out 9.
And 2 outs here. Blue Sox sending up some power here. The right-hander stares down Jack, who from the stretch is going to deliver the first pitch. Throws a heater down the middle. Batter misses just underneath it for strike one. So the count goes to 0-1. Next pitch on the outside corner, just like that, with 2 strikes. Count goes to 0-2. It's only a matter of time now since this batter puts the bat on ball. That defense got to be ready to make this final out here. And that ball is high up in the strike zone. Batter takes a crack at it and fouls it out of play. Count holds 0-2. And the infield looking to get down and ready here. That pitch is going to miss low in the dirt. Great stop there by Theron, stopping a Blue Sox run from crossing home plate. An 0-2 count, not a bad pitch you can go with to see if the batter wants to chase. Batter did not. Jack gets his sign from the stretch. Finds the outside corner for another backwards K. So Jack with 3 strikeouts in the inning. It's fantastic work there, holding the runners at second and third. Score remains 2-1. Let's take a quick break from announcing here. We'll be right back shortly. Very fun.
You have a mini Stanley?
It is a mini Stanley.
Well, like the medium. There's a minier one. That's like this.
Go, Case.
All right, we're back here at the bottom of the second inning. Those watching on YouTube, thanks for joining. Next up to bat is going to be number 15, Case. Looks at strike one, trying to get familiar with the lefty's delivery here. I'm joined by Brock as the assistant announcer today. We'll save his comments for when his brother comes up to bat here. He's currently in the hole. And so when Mr. Brody comes up to bat, we will let Brock comment on his brother's swing and the things he does well. And, well, the things maybe he doesn't do so well. A little bit of confusion here. Let's let the umpire adjudicate. A little bit of a miscommunication there from the umpire on whether or not that was a strike three. So the drop third strike to Case for the first out of the inning. Next up to bat is going to be Jack, also our starting pitcher. The righty takes a look at the first pitch, misses on the inside corner. One out here, nobody on for the Mud Dogs in the bottom of the second. Jack takes a moment to situate himself in the box. And he connects with a pop fly just behind home plate. That is going to be a foul ball. Got baseballs falling all over the fans here. Counts 1-1 to Jack. Next pitch, Jack does chase. Nope.
Only two.
A little confusion there on the count with the fan, encouraging Jack to run to first. The count is only 1-2. All right. Jack connects on a big pop fly to right field. Unfortunately, the right fielder was in a good position there to make the grab. So Jack does find the sweet spot, unfortunately, just right to the right fielder. Next up to bat is Brody. And I'm happy to introduce you to Brock, who would like to say a little bit about his brother Brody. All right, so Brody just took that for a ball. How do you feel about that? Should he have swung?
Yes.
If you would have swung at that pitch, what would have happened? All right, so Brock's a little shy, but Dak is not. Dak is the youngest of the brothers. Dak, go ahead and let us know if Brody should swing at the next pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Dak believes that Brody's going to swing at the next pitch. Let's find out. He does swing at the next pitch, but he misses. He swings just underneath it. So now Brody's in a little bit of a pickle. Let's see if he decides to swing at the next pitch. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. He does swing. That ball's fouled away, so he's got 2 strikes, Dak. So if he's got 2 strikes, if anything is close to the strike zone, he's got to put the bat on the ball, even if he doesn't like the pitch. Because you don't want to strike out looking. He does. That's a great hit up the middle. Brody gets a single just past the shortstop and finds himself standing tall on first base. So, Brock, are you proud of your older brother for getting a hit?
Yes.
Let this record a moment in time. The little brother, proud that Brody is standing on first. Next up to bat for the Mud Dogs is going to be Tommy, the little lefty here, known for putting down bunts. Probably not necessary in the moment right now. Brody's going to go ahead and take second base pretty easily on the steal. First pitch misses high for a ball. Brody at second. Here's the 1-0 count to Tommy. Tommy steps out of the zone there, takes a crack at it, misses just underneath a high strike. Count increases to 1-1. Next pitch finds the low and away corner. Great pitch there. Tommy lets it go by for strike 2. So 1 out here. Tommy swings at strike 3. The Mud Dogs leave a runner stranded on second. Got a little Blink 182 here on the stereo system. Got to keep it millennial fresh for these young kids. Looks like no change to the Mud Dogs defense. Case out there at left. Brody's going to hold down second. Getting out there right now after logging a Mud Dogs hit in the second inning. In right field's going to be Tommy. Jack entering his third inning of pitching here. Bennett at first. Rowdy at second. John at short. Braxton at third. And behind home plate is guest player Theron. All right, Jack looking to finish things up here for his warm-up pitches. With just a narrow margin lead here of 2-1, the Mud Dogs looking to enter the third inning and not let the Bluesox get any momentum. All right, here we are, top of the third. Jack from the windup looking to get things going. Umpire pressing pause in the game real quick. Not sure what the delay in game is. Looks like the infield umpire is unavailable at the moment. Maybe ran off to use the restroom or grab a hot dog, who knows. Well, the minimum force here for an umpire is just the behind home umpire, so the coaches have agreed to let the game continue. Looks like the first pitch misses low and away. Jack looking to face a lefty here, swinging the new Easton Hype Fire, introduced in 2026. Looks at ball two. Jack looking to find the strike zone here, deliver the first strike of the inning. From the windup. There we go. Just misses the inside corner. Count increases to 3-0. So Jack looking really just to put one over the plate here. See if the batter decides to hold or if he wants to take a crack at something down the middle. There we go. I want to know why that was not a strike.
Couldn't even see the play. It's so filthy. I don't even know if he where the play was.
I'll go back and look at the tape, but all right, so on 4 straight pitches, Jack logs a walk. Not a big deal here, given the talent of the infield. We'll see if they can turn a double play. Jack misses low and away here. Got a gust of wind here coming out of the left. Go ahead and let that settle real quick. Jack checks the runner at first, over to Bennett. Runner back safely. Runner gets a conservative lead at first. Does not steal. The next offering is fouled directly behind home plate. And to paint a picture for those back at home, we're at a pretty old baseball complex here. Nothing is turfed out. The facilities are a little dated. Feels like 1970s baseball out here. We've got 3 adjacent baseball fields right behind us. That next pitch is subsequently fouled behind home plate, so the count does increase with 2 strikes. Probably got about a good 500 or 600 fans out here watching their family members get after some youth baseball here late March. The next offering is down the middle. A great stop by John at shortstop. Unfortunately, just can't make the play. All right, so nobody out here with 2 on. Similar to the previous inning, they were able to find themselves unscathed, but the Mud Dogs do have 2 runners to contend with as they approach the top of the lineup here in a couple batters. Jack facing a lefty from the stretch, checks the runner at second, and the batter does connect. Unfortunately, the pop fly just behind the catcher out of line of sight. Can't lock eyes with the ball, and that ball will land foul. Count goes to 0-1. Jack checks the runner at second, delivers a strike. Basically down the middle. Batter takes a crack at it, misses for the second strike. Jack looking to log the first out here with another strike. And that knuckleball is going to miss on the outside. Jack from the stretch. Locks him up with another backwards K. I think it's the 3rd of the game so far. So with 1 out, the Mud Dogs do have runners on first and second, but do log the first out of the inning. Jack again from the stretch with runners at first and second, delivers the first pitch, and that's going to connect for the line drive behind second base. The battle here is to get the runner at second. We can make the out. Gets the force out at second. Fantastic work there. So gets the second out of the inning, holds the runner at third. Great work there. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Tommy with a great throw to second there to lock the runner up. First pitch from Jack is going to miss high for a ball. They're going to go ahead and let the runner steal second. Score is still 2-1 here with the Mud Dogs trying to wrap things up here in the top of the 3rd. Knuckleball finds the zone. Very confused why that's not a strike, but I think it broke the umpire's mind as well, as knuckleballs tend to do that. Next knuckleball is going to miss low and away. And the throw to Jack is going to miss. So the Mud Dogs do give up a run there on a pass ball. Jack tries to repeat the knuckle, but it falls out of the zone. Catcher struggles to hold on to it, resulting in a pass ball. So the Blue Sox do tie up the game at 2-2. From the stretch, Jack delivers a batter connects the simple pop fly over to Bennett at first base to log the 3rd out. Unfortunately, there on a pass ball, the score is now tied 2-2 as the Mud Dogs look to revisit the top of their lineup.
Who's hitting?
Rowdy's up first, back at the top of the lineup.
Why does it say the Blue Sox lineup? Why does it say the Blue Sox lineup?
Oh, Because I was just watching to make sure that they're batting the right order, so I can change it.
Oh, it's the top of the order. Is that their best player, Ramsey?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and he's a pretty good ball player.
All right, we're back. Bottom of the third. Mud Dogs back to the top of the lineup with Rowdy, the lefty, digging in here. Looks at the first pitch as a ball. Bluesox keeping their left-handed deliverer on the bump. This is for ball 2. Rowdy looks at ball 3, so the count increases to 3-0. Rowdy stays patient at the plate. We'll see if he holds or if he wants to swing at a juicy one down the middle. He does hold. Looking for ball 4, but finds his first strike. Rowdy should have the green light to swing here. And he does. Finds a sweet spot, just a little late underneath it. Little chip shot into foul territory behind the third baseline. So from a 3-0 count to a 3-2 count, Rowdy to look to connect for an additional hit today. He's been on fire at the plate. Gets jammed at the plate, takes a good cut at it. Likely would have resulted in a backwards K had he stared at that fastball, but does foul it off. Nobody out here, 3-2 count to Rowdy. Bottom of the third, and he connects with, again, a towering foul ball just behind the third base dugout. And from the stretch. Ball's going to miss low for ball 4, so a good battle at the plate for Rowdy, and he finds himself standing tall on first base. Are you still sick? Yeah. Yeah. I mean that in the best of ways.
Hard contact, man. That's all we need.
It's not over there.
All right, the Bluesox pitcher there checks the runner at first. All right, Rowdy does steal second with a head-first slide there in safely. So John looks to do some damage here and put some of that power on the ball that we know him for. pitch on the inside corner there causes John to duck low, but does find the zone. I got it. And the pitcher checks Rowdy at second. He's in safe. John looked to do some damage here. I think with the 2-2 score, the Mud Dogs know that they got to crack something open soon to lock in a W. John connects with one off the bat, a little dribbler short. Fumbles with the ball, and the throw is just offline, resulting in a pass ball to the dugout. And Rowdy will score on the errant throw by the shortstop there. Looks like the Blue Sox there looking for some clarification on the rules. I think we're trying to understand where the baseball ricocheted off of the dugout and or the coach, and whether or not the rules would suggest the runner advances to second base because the opposing coach's coaches were on the exterior of the dugout. Technically could be an interference, but we'll let the coaches and umpires adjudicate real quick. Either way, the Mud Dogs do score a run. And John will stay at first base. This pitch misses high for a ball. Braxton connects with the foul ball. Braxton looks at a ball high. The throw from the catcher misses, rolls into center field. John does not attempt to make third. Little drop third strike there. So Braxton does end the at-bat at a strikeout. Bennett coming up to plate next. Mud Dogs have a runner at second base. John gets his lead, does not steal. Bennett connects to the foul ball behind the plate. All right, Bennett connects with one off the bat. A dribbler to second baseman makes the out at first. So the Blue Sox do get a second out. of the inning, but the runner does advance to third. So with John on third base,
Sometimes.
Theron's up to bat and looks at ball one on the outside. John looking for any opportunity to score here on a pass ball. Ball's going to miss inside. Ball does go back. Backstop there, unfavorable for stealing home, so John does stay at third. My assistant commentator, Brock, says that the batter should have took the hit by pitch. I don't know if Brock himself would have done it. Taking a 55-mile-an-hour fastball to the kneecaps is never fun.
Hustle, hustle.
All right, next pitch is a dribbler over to second. Not sure what happened here.
Hit the coach.
I have no idea.
What just happened?
All right, clarification there from the umpire. Was not a dribble or ground ball to second base. It was a foul ball. So Theron stays in the box. The lefty looking at strike on the outside corner. Great pitch there. Probably about an inch or so off the plate, but definitely one you can't let get by you.
I got two.
Hey, take your time getting in.
All right, score still 3-2 Mud Dogs, looking to get their fourth run here with John at third base. Theron looking to lock things down here with 2 strikes against him. Misses low. Count goes full. And that's going to miss for ball 4. Ball gets past the catcher, John Holt, so the runners will go to these corners here.
Is that the second visit this year?
Get a quick mound visit. Gonna go ahead and pull out number 4, the lefty for the Blue Sox, bringing in the center fielder, the right-handed batter to face the right-handed Case. The Mud Dogs have runners on first and third here with 2 outs.
This is some good shit.
I think Elliot and Question were trying to sit out there.
You're a part of the
means something. Because they're smart enough now. Bluesox defense there to stop the Dogs' momentum. They're leaving 2 on the bases to end the inning. And we got ourselves a little baseball game here.
What's the score?
3-2.
So the Mud Dogs making a pitching change. Jack coming off the bump. Guest player Rowdy looking to put a stone wall up against the Bluesox offense, which came alive in the previous inning. So Jack should be taking his position back at second base. Brody moving out to center. No change to catcher with Theron gearing up now to get behind the plate. Braxton to third base, Tommy at right, Bennett at first base, John at short, Case in left. So not a bad showing there for Jack, pitching 3 innings, 45 total pitches across 14 batters. Logged 5 strikeouts across 3 innings. Giving up 2 earned runs and only 1 walk. Rowdy taking things over on the bump. Has 3 stolen bases himself today. Mud Dogs bats looking to come alive here in the bottom of the 4th. Only logged 3 hits so far on the game after a 16-hit outing in the previous game this morning. Mud Dogs are calling balls in. Rowdy's complete with the warm-ups. We got Mr. Brightside by the Killers out on the radio right now. Showing 3-2, it is 3-3. Game changer? Isn't it 3-3? Oh. All right, top of the 4th, Rowdy from the windup. Misses low and away for ball 1.
Right at the match, let's go.
Next pitch misses 2-0. From the windup. That one finds the strike zone and also the barrel of the batter's bat. It is fouled away behind home plate. Count increases to 2-1. And the pitch. And that's foul ball number 2. Rowdy looking to have found the strike zone. We've got a 2-2 count. Nobody out, nobody on. Top of the 4th. Rowdy looking to lock him up here from the windup. That pitch is going to miss low in the dirt. Count goes full. And the next pitch misses away for ball 4. So Rowdy battles through his first batter. Gets a couple of balls, a couple of foul balls, and struggles to find the outside corner there with his fastball coming in. Got one clock at 56 miles an hour. Next pitch, again misses low and away for ball 1. Runner does advance to second on the pass ball. Coach Tommy calls a quick timeout to go visit his pitcher. Go check his headspace and see what adjustments need to be made. Here as the Mud Dogs look to prevent the Blue Sox from cracking it open here in the top of the 4th. Gonna take a quick announcing break. Be back here shortly.
Watch out, watch out, Bob. Watch out, down She going to the bathroom? She going to the bathroom? Hey, there's another ball. Oh, you go.
Relax, Seven. You got it. Pitch. There it is. Way to go, Rowdy. Yeah.
I'm gonna not a ball first. Oh, God.
Nice.
What's the inning?
Top of the 4th.
Is that 3-3?
3-2.
3-2. What's the count?
0-2.
1-2.
Nice. Great pitch.
How many outs? 2? Shit. Stop it.
stop.
There it is.
All right, we're back here. Top of the fourth. 2 out, runner on third. It's a 2-2 count. Rowdy looking to sew it up. Fires one low and inside. Ball's fouled away to the first base line. From the stretch. And he does it. Rowdy wakes up the second half of the inning, finding the strike zone. And locking up the last batter with the backwards K there to wrap up the top of the fourth. Next up to bat for the Mud Dogs will be Jack, followed by Brody and Tommy. Mud Dogs with 3 runs, tracking 2 runs for the Bluesox. Only a pair of hits for each team right now. Not the most impressive offensive display on either end, but that could change here at any moment. All right.
All right, Jack, let's go, bud.
All right, so Jack, number 9, up to bat for the Mud Dogs. The righty looks at the first pitch low in the dirt for ball 1. Right-hander from the Bluesox from the stretch delivers. Jack connects with the ground ball, hard ground ball to short. Finds the glove of the infielder. Logs the first out of the inning.
Yeah, bud.
Is it not working? Yeah. No. I went to the bathroom. Got hooked up to Stephanie 23's Bluetooth speaker.
Stop it.
Stephanie's
You're
GTFO.
announcing on there.
Yeah. I don't want to listen to your Spice Girls. I know, it's very windy. Very windy. All right, Brody. And Brody connects with a hard ground ball to short. He's been making the plays all day, and he makes another one as Jack and Brody back-to-back ground balls to the shortstop. The 2 quick outs for the Mud Dogs. Tommy looks to jump into the fight. With 2 outs here, let's see if we want to get spicy and let Tommy bunt. Tommy does not. He takes a crack at the first offering and misses underneath it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 offering to Tommy. It's going to miss high and away for ball 1. Tommy looks deep into the eyes of the pitcher, finds the ball, looks for the bunt. A little confused by the call of the umpire there. Looks like he foul tipped it into the glove of the catcher. So with 2 outs here and a 1-2 count to Tommy, every pitch is going to matter. Tommy gets rung up on a backwards K. So 3 quick outs for the Mud Dogs. Something needs to change here for the offense if they're going to lock in this victory over the Bluesox. Dog it out. Mud Dogs take the field here in the top of the 5th. Rowdy stays on the bump. Braxton to third, John at short, Jack at second, Bennett at first. Tommy at right, Brody in center, Case at left, Theron behind home plate. And we got supportive teammates of Elliott and Fletcher in the dugout cheering on their team. Mud Dogs here. Looking to put on some defensive baseball here in the top of the 5th with Rowdy on the bump. He's going to go from the stretch. Fires the first pitch in there. Number 1 for the Bluesox, a little behind. Count goes to 0-1. Rowdy delivers a wonderful breaking ball, gets the batter to duck underneath, and it falls nicely into the strike zone. 0-2 count. Rowdy in the groove here, looking to lock things up with a high fastball. Call that a strike any day of the week, but except for Saturdays, I guess. One-two count, goes back to the breaking ball. Line drive to Jack. Unfortunately, couldn't get there to make the grab in time. So the ball bounces just underneath the glove of Jack. And with a 2-strike count there, the Bluesox do log a hit. That's a challenging play, but one that can be made. Those are ones we got to make more often. First pitch, number 42 for the Bluesox. He swings and misses for a strike. The catcher's glove does fall out of his hand. The runner does take second on the steal. So quick correction here to the game. Umpire called a foul ball. If foul ball, then runner returns to first. Opposing coach says, that's terrible, but then he sits down. So we're going to continue playing baseball. The next pitch is on the inside. The count goes to 0-2 to number 42. Rowdy checks the runner at first. From the stretch, runner goes. Locks him up on strike 3. Looks to get a double play here at second, but throw falls just short. Runner does advance to second. One out here in the top of the 5th. Runner on second.
Hey, Jack. Keep it close, Jack. John, stay home.
Rowdy with the fast fastball wants John to hold down shortstop, assuming the pitch is going to cause a late swing. So John will hold down shortstop, and Jack will hold down the runner at second base. From the stretch, Rowdy delivers a low fastball. Batter catches it off the end of the bat of his 2026 Easton Hype Fire, worth more than your Honda Civic. From the stretch, ball just misses the outside of the zone. Rowdy dial it in here, takes a look around, enjoying the scenery of his Mud Dog teammate. Next pitch misses low and away for ball 4.
Top 5.
So runners on first and second here with one out. Rowdy checks the runner at second. Rowdy delivers a fastball. Line drive going to drop into shallow center. Brody gets the force out at second. John checks the runner. Good call there, not going for the lead runner. Just get the known out there at second.
Hey, you gotta hold him there. Okay.
Score is 3-2 with runners on the corners here with 2 outs, top of the 5th.
Corners in. Corners in. Corners in.
Corners in.
2 up the middle.
Corners in. Jack, you gotta cover first. John.
My dog's making some defensive adjustments here, accounting for a bump.
Keep him at third. Okay.
But with 2 outs here, we got options at first and second.
1 out. 2 outs. 2 outs. 2 outs.
2 outs? Two. Two.
No,
Back up.
never mind. Back up.
My bad.
2 outs.
Good rehearsal.
Takes a village, people.
That's right, we got you. All right, little ground ball to short. Should end things here. Although the runner's got some wheels. Beats out the throw to first, and a run does score for the Bluesox, tying the game. So hard ground ball to John. Does a great job in keeping it in front of him. but the ball does ricochet off of his body. Unfortunately, the runner does get the first safely, and that runner just now steals second. So we got a tie ball game here, 3-3, with runners on second and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. With Rowdy on the bump, pitching his 38th pitch of the game. That ball is fouled away behind home plate. From the stretch, Rowdy delivers a breaking ball, misses high. Rowdy again throws a breaking pitch. Ball's fouled away just down the first baseline. Rowdy delivers a fastball right back to Rowdy in the air for an easy pop-up. Logs the third out of the inning, but the game is now tied 3-3 as the Bluesox do score on a hard ground ball to John, with the runner beating a throw out to first. So we got a good baseball game here today. Next up to bat for the Mud Dogs should be the top of the lineup, with Rowdy leading things off, the strong lefty wearing the number 7, looking to get a rally going here in the late game, trying to crack open a game that's been kind of slow moving up to this point.
Let's go. All right, Rowdy, start us off, bud.
All right, Rowdy steps into the box here, bottom of the 5th. Looks at strike 1. Count is 1-2 to Rowdy. Rowdy rockets one over the third baseman, gets it on the good hop, but the ball is dropped. So Rowdy does reach on an error by the first baseman, dropping the throw. Rowdy steals second on the first offering. Ball misses low. Next pitch, John fouls away behind the plate. Count goes to 1-1. From the stretch, John looks at ball 2. Rowdy will take third on a pass ball. Nobody out here. Top of the Mud Dogs lineup. Looking to crack open a game here. It's been kind of slow moving like molasses the last hour. John looks at another low one. Takes another ball here with the count in his favor. Rowdy takes the lead off third. John connects with one in the zone. Turns it into a clean base hit off to right field. Little ground ball past the second baseman. Mud Dogs log an RBI here. Much needed with nobody out in the bottom of the fifth. With Braxton up to bat. Runner on first. Braxton looks at a pitch that's low and away, just outside the zone, called a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Pitcher checks John at first. Makes it back safely. Next pitch, just over Braxton's head. John will advance to second on the errant throw.
No.
Braxton looks at a strike down the middle. John out there at second, getting a healthy lead. Braxton connects on a foul ball just past the first base. 2 strikes now. Next pitch misses high. Braxton battles here. Fouls off another one behind the plate, keeping it alive here. John looking for any opportunity to take third base and keep the momentum going here for the Dogs. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Next pitch misses high and in. Mud Dog coach there requesting a moment to speak with the home plate umpire. And the next pitch is ball 4 on the outside of the zone. Mud Dogs, nobody out. Runners on first and second, bringing Bennett up to bat. Bluesox looking to take a minute to compose themselves.
Go, Bennett.
Bennett steps into the box. Takes ball 1 on the inside. Number 50 finding the sweet spot of his barrel a couple different times today. Just keeps finding outfielders in their positions, looking to find one in a gap. That one finds the inside of the barrel. Fouls it away behind first baseline.
Yeah, he has to, right?
Mud Dogs coach looking for a rules clarification here. We've got a repeated rules violator out there somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. Next offering misses low. Skirts across home plate like a skipping rock.
Go, Bennett.
Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Bennett looks at a strike. Catcher can't put a glove on it, resulting in a pass ball, so the runners will advance.
Hey, there they are, B. Come on, Ben.
Bennett chases a high one outside the zone. Confirm the count. I'm tracking 2 strikes.
Let's go, Bennett.
The opposing team has 5 grown men standing outside of their dugout, debating the call here. We do have Elliott coach. Oh, there we go. We got a hard line drive out to left field.
There it is. Good tag.
John's going to tag up at third. And we get the sac fly from Theron, who belts one deep into left field. So 2 outs here after a strikeout from Bennett and a sac fly from Theron. John scores. Runner still at second. Case skirts back away from a pitch that misses inside. Braxton with some wheels standing tall on second base. Looking to add another one here to the board. Case foul tips one into the catcher's mitt. Jack is on deck. Starting pitcher. Made a couple different connections today, but has yet to reach base. Case looks at ball 2 high and in. Case rips one down the third baseline. Unfortunately misses just a few feet shy of being a fair ball. An easy extra bases and a guaranteed RBI with Braxton on third base. Braxton looking to touch home plate here in just a moment. Case looks at a pitch outside of the zone, takes a ball. Case connects. Ball stays fair down to third baseline. Gets past the third baseman, turning into extra bases. Case hustles around the bend. Takes up a stand-up double and an RBI for Braxton. Coming in across the plate. RBI goes to Case. Another runner in scoring position. Jack looking to repeat the effort here. With 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Mud Dogs extending their lead here late in the game. First pitch misses on the inside. Case hustles, nearly trips over himself on the way to third base, but makes it safely. The 1-0 count to Jack. Looks at a strike low in the zone. Normally one that Jack takes a crack at. Lets it go by for a count of 1-1. Breaking ball down the middle. Jack pops it up to the middle infield. And the second baseman will record the out. The damage is done. The Mud Dogs have gotten a handful of runs here in the bottom of the fifth. Looking to shut them down here in the top of the sixth to guarantee the W going into tomorrow's bracket day. Let's see who the Mud Dogs are bringing in to close out the game.
I'm not going anywhere.
Couple runs. Top of the sixth, Mud Dogs leading 6-3. Mud Dogs electing to bring Theron up to close out the game for the Dogs. Looking to hold them to 2 or less runs. Game time is currently 1 hour 41 minutes, so looking at time expiration on the horizon. First pitch is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Just like that, the Mud Dogs will log their first out here in the top of the sixth. Only change to the defense again, with Theron coming up on the bump to close things out. Rowdy will go back behind the plate. Second pitch of the inning misses low in the dirt on the outside. Count is 1-0. One out here, nobody on for the Mud Dogs. From the stretch, next pitch is popped up just outside of hustle territory for Bennett, who does hustle. Unfortunately, just can't get underneath it in time to log an easy out, so the count will increase to 1-1. Next pitch. Again, fouled off on the first base side. Number 13 for the Bluesox, a little behind here. And Theron delivers. Misses low and away. Count is 2-2. Not a bad pitch. Misses the inside corner. The count goes full.
Relax, Nines. You got it.
Correction, 2-2 count. And the next offering is going to miss high. Correction on the correction. That was a full count. Trust your intuition. Blue Sox will have a runner at first with 1 out. Looking to make a double play here. Theron checks the runner at first. Runner is paying attention. Next pitch.
Throw. Oh. Great throw, Rowdy.
Runner advances on the strike by Theron and a great throw by Rowdy. Jack looks to make the tag on that previous play. Just missed the timing. Count remains 0-1, 1 out, runner on second. Jack holding the runner at second base. John holding down shortstop. The next offering is a rocket of a line drive to left field. Case scoops it up, fires it into John for the relay. Holding the runner to third base. The Blue Sox getting some momentum here with 1 out and runners on the corners. Got double play opportunity here in the infield with a lefty coming up from the Blue Sox. Runner is likely to go on the first offering. Mud Dogs will let him go. First pitch is low for a ball. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Next pitch is on the inside corner. Jack, who was holding the runner at second, a little bit out of position. Jack with a great throw to home plate. Unfortunately, number 9 sneaks in below the tag with 2 runs scoring on a base hit to right field. Great throw by Jack. It's a little bit off time to get the tag here, so Blue Sox looking to have some redemption here as they close the lead to 1 here in the top of the 6th. Runner on first. Coach looking to pump up his young batter as he steps into the box to deliver some anxiety to the Mud Dogs defense here. We're looking to stop the baseball in the infield to make some outs. So the quick recap, line drive out to left field, advance the runner, and most recent base hit. All right, and Rowdy guns down a runner at second base. Runner not happy with the call. Jack makes the tag on the leg.
Let's go, guys.
Keep it going, boys.
With 2 outs. All right, with nobody on and 2 outs, Mud Dogs looking to wrap things up here.
Finish it off.
One 0 count. Next pitch is in the zone and fouled away. The count goes to 1-1. 1-2. Okay. Let's see if we can seal it right here on this pitch. Pitch misses outside. Rowdy set up on the outside corner of the plate. Misses outside for a ball. Mud Dogs looking to wrap it up here. And they might with an easy ground ball to Jack. Charges it, makes the easy play to first.
Yeah.
And that will do it for the Mud Dogs, locking things up on the Blue Sox. An exciting ending there as the Blue Sox got a couple of runs up on the board late in the game. So the Mud Dogs will squeeze out a victory here. The final score of 6-5. Current time is 4:42 Central. We will have tomorrow's game time published later this evening at the conclusion of pool play. The Mud Dogs were 1 win, 1 loss on the day. Relatively low run counts and low runs allowed. Will likely seed somewhere in the middle for a mid to late morning time for game 1 tomorrow. So that will do it from the 3-2 Sports Complex from Lenexa, Kansas. Thank you for dialing into today's game. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, thank you.